Guys, hello, it's Tony from the Outsider channel once again. Welcome back to this week's video. Today we've got something that you might have seen before, but I think a lot of you missed it. On my Sufferfest videos, part 1 and 2, I finally dialed in the treasure hunting and found a pretty cool option at Marshall Canyon that I think I wanted to always go back to and make it a legitimate loop. So that's what we're doing today. It's basically a trail guide on what I'm calling the Enduro Marshall Canyon loop. And one of the reasons I'm doing it this week too, it's perfect timing for me because I'm coming off of not one of the worst rides I've ever had, because I was with good people, Alan Kelly, but one of the worst rides personally that I've had. I crashed twice. One of the times I went over the bars and snapped my handlebars.
Dude, I think you're done for the day.
How's the bike?
Not good.
Oh my God. What?
Jesus.
I've never seen that.
Hey, congratulations.
I know that's such a weird thing because I looked it up and it doesn't happen to people a lot. So I went to the Path Bike Shop. They hooked me up. Today, we're back on the trail, all blues, confidence, you know, inspired ride. Just have fun out there, get the feel of the bike back, and just get the head reset. Oh, and on a side note, new stickers are in. Refresh. So if you guys didn't get any, or for all you new subscribers, you guys welcome. Thanks for joining the channel and being part of the community. Self-addressed stamped envelope to the address in the description below. And always tag to let us know where the hell these stickers are ending up. I love seeing that. I love seeing them on your bikes, coolers, wherever the hell they are. Where's Pip? Pip, what the What are you doing? How are you up there? Look at this guy. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's get to the ride. Phone. I did not forget my phone today. Let's go. All right, from the parking lot, gonna go left, and then you're gonna go right at that first entrance. I guess I should point out, I don't really know what this is called. I'm assuming it's public because there's access to it. But the trail I don't think is named that we're gonna be taking. But if you follow my directions how to get there, it's super simple. You're gonna head up these stairs. And on the top of that staircase, you're gonna meet up with a fire road, and you're just gonna take this all the way to the top, all the way, just follow this up, winds around a little bit, about a half mile, and you're gonna see a big water tower. You can't miss it. See, I told you, the Outsider does not lie. In case you guys were wondering, pondering that about your day, I wonder if that Outsider, I wonder if he lies a lot. The answer is definitively no. Heads up, in case you guys see this, don't go into this section. It's a dead end. Right on the right-hand side of the water tower is where you're going. And then a short hike-a-bike right up here. Water tower's right there. We came up that fire road, took this little path down, and hike-a-biked up that. And then when you get up, the trail's right in front of you. Let's do it. I see some tracks, so somebody's been down it. Trail looks like it's super grippy, but then you find some sections that push you off a little bit, pulling you to the sides. And what I like to do is, depending on my mood, you can head right instead of the climb. You can put the climb off for a second and keep that downhill energy going. Right here on the left-hand side, about 100 yards. Usually this isn't rutted like this. Usually you can really cruise down this. And across the street, there's usually a jump over here. And bang a left. Starting that off with a little downhill. Now we're on the typical Marshall Canyon climb up, which is called, you get those recommended videos on YouTube. One of them said like Marshall Canyon, and I saw a bear. I clicked on it. Typical, had to wait like 8 minutes to get to the point where she found a bear, but I had no idea. There was like a bear up, not near her, but up like up there somewhere, like in the brush she saw. It was definitely a bear. I had no idea there were even bears here. And a couple of you commented on my last Marshall Canyon video when I showed the mountain lion sign that you'd actually seen one walking across the fire road. And there's a mountain lion that kind of traverses like this whole area. Kind of freaked me out. I always just tell myself like, yeah, they're doing their thing, I'm doing mine, which is true. Like he said he saw the lion, it didn't bother him, but bears and mountain lions, like even this close to society, I know we're the ones creeping in on their lifestyle, but at the back of your head, it's still like a weird thing to have there when you're climbing up, having a peaceful day, like, oh crap, don't forget. And we're quickly coming upon four corners, or what the locals like to call it, the bench. And for those of you guys that are new to the channel or missed them, I have 2 Marshall Canyon trail guide vids on the channel already. Definitely check those out because those offer up some bonus stuff on this ride and a specific trail guide from the classic Marshall Canyon loop, starting at the bottom at the school. And you saw we just took a right into the single track. I like to take this climb up, or you can go left there. On previous trail guides, we've taken a right into this single track, back down to the benches at 4 corners, and did another loop back up, but today we're going all the way up. Photo up on your right. Eventually, you'll come to a gate. There's Pupper, Pip's nemesis. I'd hate to see these two go at it. Noted, now out of my head. Gate, and then we're gonna take a right. Onto beautiful views all around. We're towards the top right now. Climb is about done. It's not bad at all. I think that was 30 minutes. Just gonna wind around this fire road. And you're gonna bang it right onto, and you're gonna eventually come to an appreciation station where you gotta take it in. And then continue on down. And from my treasure hunting, that one time I was here, I remember there's some single track on the side of this fire road that's pretty fun. It's loose as hell today up here. It's like sandstone layer on the top, so I'm gonna try to be wise today. Slow my roll a little bit. I cannot tell you how loose that was. I guess you could tell, but a little punchy climb, and then the down begins again. Oh lordy. Really sharp switchbacks onto some loose stuff here, guys. Heads up. Some of you guys know these trails. We're back on the initial loop that I did the stuff you should know and the trail guide on. This one always gets me. It looks like the trail goes straight right there, but it goes right. It's funny, I could see a lot of other people made the same mistake. You can see all the tire treads. Unless, does this go somewhere? I'm thinking this is another option to the jump section. 50-50 shot. So hopefully I'm not getting myself in trouble here. You stupid. As I immediately do. It's always an adventure with me, guys. Look at that. Yeah, I think before the rain turned this into a river, this was a little downhill section. You could tell that was a jump right there. All right, back on trail. I'm gonna take a look at this first, you guys. Looks like there's some wood bridges here that weren't here before. The jumps are still here, right and left. I don't think I remember this one. Oh, that's pretty cool. For those of you that have never been here, this was just a flat fire road before the rains. Right now, we've literally got a crevasse with a flowing river going right through it. Special thanks to whoever made the bridges. Very cool. I'm thinking that's the other end of that rutted trail that we are gonna go down up top. To be continued on that one later this year, maybe. This section's always nice. Take the pack off for a couple laps. Yeah, it's like a little mini bike park. Similar to, I'd say, the top of Santiago Oaks with the drops, but this one's more of a jump section. Hike a little bit back up to the drop-in point and have another go. That tree jump isn't far, it's just a mind trip. Whew. That's fun. Kind of want to hit that second one a little bit faster. I think that's a good amount. Any faster, I'm gonna bash too hard into that next corner. All right, now for the other side. That thing shoots you. I was a little nose heavy on that. The more I'm riding jumps, the more I'm learning how important speed is. At first, I was just barging jumps and overshooting them and just getting too wild, but sometimes slower is better because you're more in control of your bike, the height, and the time you're in the air. I know that sounds obvious to a lot of people, but when you're kind of teaching yourself, you're going through the motions, it's cool when you pick up on little helpful tips just from your own experience. Yeah, that's like a perfect example. I slowed it down a little bit. I was able to turn my bike more instead of worrying about going too far off the edge there. That felt so much better. All right, let's grab the pack and finish her out. I've been liking this little lightweight Evoc hydro pack. I've got 3 now. I've got the Osprey for the big days, 3 liter. This is one for the smaller 2 liter. And then I just got a Dakine Hot Laps for like those hour rides. I drink a lot of water, so it's tough for me to take that hip sack out as much as I'd like, but man, it's so much more comfortable. Problem is on the YTs, I've just got that little guy. Just a little guy. Instead of going left, we're gonna stay right and just continue up until you see a left-hand outcropping into a park, and that's where we're headed. Here's the left-hand turn, Stevens Ranch Spur Trail. We're just gonna take this out to the main road, which is Stevens Ranch Road, which we parked off of. And as always, guys, I'm gonna put all the info that I think you need for this exact loop. MTB Projects and Trail Forks will have the area, but my Strava will have the exact route. All right, guys, it looks like Strava glitched out on me today. Apologies. Strava, I'm not mad at you. Usually you're 100%. 100's really being generous there. I'm Tony from the Outsider channel. Thanks for letting me bring your map to life. I'll see you guys next week.